This line has always resonated with me, not only because of my natural lack of sleep but because of the very idea that one can die to idleness, one can refuse a life of dozy workaday comfort and instead take on the responsibility of living fully, even if it means to die several symbolic deaths, transcending oneself, reinventing oneself. There are so many quotable lines from Shakespeare that many of them are so common now that it seems like a cliché to cite them. It just goes to show how much of an impact he has had on the Western imagination. These are Cleopatra's words just after Antony's death. Cleopatra ostensibly talks about Antony's stature as soldier, indeed as a yardstick for all soldiers. With him gone, there will be no standards left for others to measure themselves against. But what comes across even more strongly is the sense that to lose Antony is to find herself all of a sudden and forever in a world that will never be more than banal and insipid, an endless succession of drab and tedious days. I cannot think of a more succinct and more moving expression of crushing grief than these apparently so simple lines. Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. Our first quote is from one of Shakespeare's plays that many of us may not have heard of, The Merry Wives of Windsor. This quote provides many different emotions and opinions in just one sentence. For instance, 3 hours early means when you have the chance to change something or to make it right, where a minute too late refers to something you have done that can't be taken back. When looking at this quote as a whole, this reflects on how we all have to face the fact that nothing is ever perfect and that we all make mistakes from time to time, but we also do, in certain circumstances, have the right to change it. My words fly up, my thoughts remain below. Words without thoughts never to heaven go. Originating from one of Shakespeare's most famous plays, Hamlet. You will see this quote used when Hamlet knows his father was killed when he was sleeping, and when he leaves, Claudius says these lines: my words fly up, my thoughts remain below. Words without thoughts never to heaven go. Effectively, what Claudius is trying to say here is that he has not been praying in earnest and therefore God will not hear his words.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me,